And overnight in Hong Kong, some of the worst violence since pro-democracy demonstrations began more than 2 weeks ago. Dozens were arrested.
But police face charges of excessive force. Seth Doan is in Beijing, where the Chinese government says the protests are bad for business. Seth, good morning.
Good morning. As we have been reporting right along, demonstrators have taken to the streets of Hong Kong to push for more local control over their election. Specifically, they're looking ahead to the 2017 election of their chief executive. They want to be able to pick who's on the ballot. Right now, that job is left to a committee that is loyal to Beijing. So protesters have been occupying parts of Hong Kong to prove their point.
Hundreds of police armed with pepper spray tried to disperse pro-democracy protesters in the middle of the night. To shield themselves from that stinging spray, protesters used the umbrellas that have become a symbol of their movement. Police tore down barricades used by protesters to block streets. 45 people were arrested. Now this footage from a local broadcaster has emerged, apparently showing police kicking one of the protesters. Hong Kong authorities said the officers involved were being removed from their positions temporarily and that an investigation into excessive force would be launched. The clashes overnight were the most violent since September, when police in riot gear used tear gas to try to clear streets. While reporting in Hong Kong, we found that show of force backfired.
It was the police crackdown that brought you all out?
Yes.
Wow, that's what brought you to the streets.
Yeah.
This morning, police ultimately pushed protesters from the underpass they were occupying. China's government has stepped up pressure for Hong Kong to clear the streets, calling the demonstrations illegal.
But very little of this news is making it to us here in mainland China. We've had international television news broadcasts on throughout the day. Every time this story comes up, the censors do their job. They flip a switch and the screen goes to black. Nora?
Fascinating. Seth Doan, thank you so much.